Good day to you, sir or ma'am. Captain KD here, and in this video I'm gonna show you one of my favorite weapons in Escape from Tarkov. It is easy to buy, cheap to mod, and easy to run. Some of you might already guess it. It is MP5. But someone might say, "But Captain, it uses 9mm rounds. You cannot kill anyone with it." Wrong! You can kill scavs and PMCs pretty easily if you know how to use it. So stay tuned! Howdy folks! At first I'm gonna show you where to get this cool weapon. You can get it by having 8 of these bars knives which has this brown handle. So I think most of the scavs have this brown handle knife, and you can get 8 of those and go to traders and to peacekeeper, and he trades it in level 1, so you can get it pretty easily. So now it costs you nothing. 8 bar knives. Deal. Sell it already. Thank you. Or you can get it on Peacekeeper level 2 with $324, or it costs around 35,000 rubles if you don't have any dollars and need to change them. And you can get the MP5K Kurz with $193 on level 1 Peacekeeper, and that is like 21,000 rubles. So that is a good small weapon, but I think the MP5 is more better. If you find an MP5 in raids, you can simply click it and take the mag away, so it only consumes 3 slots. So it's much easier to put inside your backpack, and it takes lot less space like this. So remove the mag in raids. So if you want to make MP5 low recoil build, that is also called MP5 silenced version, it costs around 100,000 rubles, so it's pretty expensive, but it's pretty good weapon to use. So I'm gonna mod it here. This is a basic MP5, and this is a MP5 SD polymer handguard and suppressor, and my favorite sight PK6, and a BT3X rail mount for the MP5. This is the one that I use all the time in my MP5s, and MP5 SD upper receiver. So let's mod this beast. Take the upper receiver out. Put the silenced version over there. And next, take the stock out. Put it there. We don't need that. Then the silencer, handguard, and the rail, and the sight. If you want to use any laser sight or lights in your MP5 silenced version, you're gonna need this SDTRR rail mount rig, so put it also there. Now it can accept the laser. You can put it over there or down under, it's better over there. Okay, so now we have the low recoil build. This is really a nice weapon to shoot. So we leave it there. And then let's make the low ergo MP5 over here. You're gonna need the HX5 handguard, HK-A3 stock, old stock, and of course the BT3X mount for the PK1 sight. And I think this is the best handle for it now. For this is pretty expensive. And let's mod this. Let's take the stock out. This is much easier to mod than the MP5 silenced version. So let's take the rear side off so we can put this on, and the HKA stock. Oh, we need to get that out. Handle, and put this one here, and then the shift, and then PK6. So this is our low ergo build, and you can get these parts that I use on flea market or from different traders. But I think you are early players, so you don't have the traders in that level, so flea might be the best place for you. So this is the low ergo build. And I forgot to say that the low ergo build costs over 100,000 rubles, so it's much expensive than the silenced version, which is a low recoil version. And for the next, the MP5 that I'm using, most of the time it's much cheaper than these, and it gets the job done. So we need a basic MP5, of course BT3X mount, so put it over there. This is the handguard you're gonna get early on, so it's TL99, and this is better one, 3 rail. You can use this or this. This is much more expensive, and it costs much more rubles than this one. So let's use this, and RK1 handle and PK6 sight. And this is the MP5 I used most of the time, and it's pretty effective. I've been killing many players which had really nice gear and face shields and also all that kind of things. And this thing gets the job done, and it's pretty cheap, and you can get it pretty early on in the game. All of these builds I mentioned or calculated it with the cost of the MP5, which is 35,000 rubles. So that's the total amount with the weapon and the parts. And of course this is the MP5KN, the smaller version. There's not much you can do this. It's just a smaller, better version of the bigger MP5. You can change the mag and make it dump 59mm rounds. So that's that. So let's go and test these bad boys out, shall we? Hello folks, and welcome to Customs. Over here I'll be showing the recoil pattern of these MP5 builds and different stock MP5s. I'll be using green tracer bullets, so you will see them flying in the air. So let's test this MP5KN first. So let's fire. Okay, not bad recoil pattern. The first shots went through over there, so, and the last one stayed in the target, so not bad for a small weapon. And for the next one we'll be using the stock MP5 version. So on the same line, here we go. Okay, I think it did pretty a little better than the MP5KN. So the first shots went through here and the other one stayed in the target, so it's better recoil pattern than the MP5KN. So it's slightly better. And let's fire the next one. And this is the MP5, which is my modded, which I use pretty much all the time. And let's see how it does. So the recoil pattern is slightly better than the stock one, But I got this handy sight, which is much easier to shoot than the iron sights. So I think it's better. And let's shot the silenced version, which is a low recoil MP5. And the low recoil MP5. As you can see, it stays on the target much better. Plus it is silenced, so it sounds nicer. Yep, we're getting better. And the last, the high ergo one. And now let's shoot the high ergo one. Here we go. Okay. The bullets went just like on my MP5. This is just much faster to aim down sight, but the recoil pattern is quite same at my modded gun. So the best is, surprise surprise, the low recoil one. But there's not so much difference with these. Of course, the Mp5K was pretty, I think the baddest one of these all. But these three are good. Yeah. And for the last, I'm gonna show you some prone shooting so you can see the recoil pattern then. And let's do some prone shooting first with my modded Mp5, so let's check the pattern. It's pretty low, and then the low recoil model. Not hardly moving at all. Next, let's check the 9x90 ammo chart, so you know what you are shooting at. So stay tuned. And over here we have the 9x90 ammo chart. And the bullets we have is RIP, PST, PSO, Luger, GT, that means Green Tracer, and armor piercing 6.3 bullet. And here is a penetration chart, and this explains it all. So don't expect to kill someone through that armor if it's on red or this orange color. That armor will stop quite few of your bullets, so that is 3 and 4, so this orange and little greenish color, and has no problems against that armor. It's 5 and 6. And here is the armor levels we have. So RIP ammunition is for the flesh damage. This is the best ammunition to use if you just shoot in scavs or PMCs that has no armor, or shooting in the legs or face. And PSO is, I think, the most shittiest ammo to use in this chart. Luger also without armor. If you're using shooting guy with no armor to the legs or to the chest with no armor, this is, or the face, this get the job done. And Green Tracer, not good. It's fun to shoot it in the night, so you will see the tracers flying around in the sky. PST is the best early on ammo you can get this for the MP5, and I use it on my videos. I'm gonna show it in the end of this video, so you can see it in action, killing PMCs, Reshala, scavs, you name them. And for the best ammunition for 9x90, it's of course the AP 6.3, which is armor piercing bullet. It's pretty expensive, and you can get it on Peacekeeper level 3 or from the flea market, and it's pretty expensive there. So armor class 1, it penetrates easily, 2 easily. Armor class 3, the AP 6.3 goes slightly effective, And for the class 4 it's mag dump only, so if you shoot in the armor you need to dump the whole mag. And for the class 5 and class 6 no penetration, but most of these rounds go through the face shields, especially the AP 6.3, it goes past the level 3 face shield pretty easily, so shoot them in the face. And the rest of this ammunition, if the player has really good armor, shoot them in the legs. And for the last, I'm gonna show you the videos where I am using my own builded MP5 and using only PST ammunition, so it's pretty cheap to run that weapon. So check those out.
Вот! Вон он, А ты кепка ёбаная!
So, that was my handy MP5 build. What did you think about it? Have you used MP5 already, or are you going to use it after seeing this video? Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. When we reach 300 subscribers, I'm gonna do an Escape from Tarkov game giveaway. Captain Katie signing out. Bye.